Okay, what is going on, guys? CSY Gaming here. Today we are going to be doing part 2 of our Premiership football stadium tutorial. So part 1 we ended up doing the layout of the pitch. At the end of the last episode I talked about how I was trying to figure out what was going to be the best thing to use to make a really nice new goal. Keep it as realistic as possible. I did say to you that it was going to be a little bit different depending on what texture pack you used. So I'm using the Modern Textures texture pack. So for that reason, with the new Modern texture pack, I'm going to have to use different blocks to what you guys might use if you're using the default or another texture pack. So you guys can find the best thing that works for you. But for me, I'm going to be using white stained glass pane because on this texture pack, it has that real net feel to it. So we're just going to go out by 2, like that, all the way across to there, and that will go up to that block there, like that, straight up, all the way. Oh, that happens a lot more than I care to enjoy. Problem with glass pane. And we'll bring that up. And like that, and then we go all the way across, all the way across again, and all the way across again. How long until it's done? So I believe this will be anywhere between 8 to 15 parts. Because it's going to be a big stadium. It's going to be bigger than my old stadium. If you haven't seen the old stadium, then do check out the old stadium, which is shown on my first video, so part 1. But if you're watching this, you should have watched part 1 as well, because then you're following along with the guidelines of all the pitch radius and things like that. So that's all been worked out. But yeah, so this is what we're doing with the goal. So at the top, you could use glass pane, but then you risk that gap and it don't look right. So what I do is I do a big block, and then I do one that connects these 2 posts at the back, like you have in a proper Premiership goal. It's what holds it up, makes it look nice, makes it look professional. So we're going to do that again on this other side here. I know default texture pack, your best bet usually for a goal net would be probably spider webs. That's what I used to use. That's what I used in the old stadium. Bear in mind, I built that. So when I built the stadium, that was on the default texture pack back then. So that one does have the spider nets, spider web nets. Across like that and up like that. Here we go. So there we are, and just out like that, and like that, and there. And one there. There we are. So that's that part done. So as far as the pitch itself, we're completely finished. Now this next part is going to be next part's going to be quite fiddly to do. It's going to be a lot of trying to work out where works best for you. Now you guys don't have to do the exact same placement as me, but if you want it to look the same as mine with results and the way I'm going to work the stands around it, then I'd suggest you follow exactly how I'm going to do mine. So today we're going to be doing the start of the stands, and we're going to be doing the tunnel where the players will come out, and the dugouts. So we're going to get straight on that, and we're going to start with the tunnel. Now what you want to do is figure out what are your primary 2 colours for your team. On my old stadium it was red and white, but this time I'm going to go for a nice blue and white, because that's always a nice concept for football teams. There we are. So that blue will be nice to use. We'll go some smooth white stairs. So there are 2 colours. Then we're going to want a nice proper blue looking block. Very nice blue, and this will be for our tunnel. So I'm going to use, we'll go blue concrete. Blue concrete looks lovely. Is that a nice colour? Yeah, that's a nice blue. Okay, we'll go with that. going to change the time to day, so it's easier to see what we're doing. So this side here, we're just going to casually put letter D, just so we know that this is where the dugout is going to be, roughly there. And then this side here, we're going to put a T, and this will represent where the tunnel is going to go. So, like that. Perfect. That's lovely. That's beautiful. Right. So, I don't know. What do you reckon we should start with? We'll start with the tunnel, because the tunnel's going to be a lot easier to do actually. So, what we're going to do is from this middle block here. This middle block here is going to be the middle of the tunnel. We want them to come exactly on the halfway line. So we're going to break that bit there. So you're directly in line. We're going to get our grass block, because the grass needs to be extended for this part here. And we're going to break this one out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 per side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And then that should be 1. There we are. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to come out to, let's bring it out to about here. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're bringing it out by 9. Like so. And then where the letter T is, we can get rid of that now. That was just to give us a rough workout of where our tunnel is going to be. Like that. And like that. Actually, we're also going to grab some white concrete here as well. So whatever works best for you, for your colour. I'm going with white, so I'm going to grab some white concrete. There we are, like that. And our tunnel is going to be directly in line here. So we're going to go back to the second to last block, so the 8th block, and we go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break those blocks underneath. Then we're going to bring that one out by 2, either side of the middle one. So that's 5 along. Then we're going to go down by and out like that. Then we're going to do a 1. And then next to that one, we're going to bring it up by 2 like that. And by 2 like that. So that's going to be the end of our tunnel. And we're going to bring the tunnel back by 4 for now. We might have to go a little bit further, but for now 4 will be perfect. Like that. And we'll bring that all the way back. And like that. And we're going to do grass inside up to the second to last block, like that. Same on the outside. Actually, no, it doesn't really matter the outside, to be fair. No, we will actually. We'll do the whole outside like that. There. Because then we'll have a gap of 1 between the tunnel and the stands. So there we are. That's the start of our tunnel. It's looking really good. So now we're going to grab something that looks like a nice normal concrete, like that nice grey concrete. So we'll grab grey concrete. That's what I'm going to be using. I don't know what you guys want to be using. And we're going to go around, bring it out like that. And we're going to go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to do that all the way along here. And we're going to do that right to that corner there. And we're going to be going up by 4. And we're going to come out by 2 more, like that. Actually, we're going to come out by 1 more. Alright, come out by 1 more, all the way, and like that. And then we're going to start on this one here, and on this block here. Yeah, this block here, we're going to start and we're going to bring one there like that. Like that. That's so people don't fall off the side. And we're going to go over all the way along. Now, for where the stairwells are going to be for the pitch, for the stand, sorry, because if you look at stadiums, obviously you don't go across the entire stadium to get to one seat. They've got lots of different columns for your stairwells. So the way we're going to work them is we're going to be working from different points on the pitch, different lines. So the next stairwell line I have here, going from this block here. So that's this block here, and we're going to break that, and we're going to put a nice slab down. We'll go with this nice lighter grey. Perfect. Like that. And then behind that we're going to go by 2. So 1 and then 2 all the way across, and then again we're going to go up with those. Across like that, and that's going to be the start of the stands themselves, so you can see exactly how it's going to work. And then just in front of that block there, we're going to go up by 1 and do that, and we'll do the same on the other side in a minute. We'll go out until we get to about, say, this height here. So we'll go by 1. And then 2 all the way, and then again, now the stands are going to take a while. They're going to be probably one of the longest parts of the entire build, and it's very repetitive after it gets a little bit irritating after a while because you get so used to doing it. So 1, and then 2, across, and that block there again, and then from this block here, and then we're going to go up those all the way across. See that gap of 1 all the way to the end, And this will be the last time for the moment. 1, 2, and then 1. Perfect. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's how it should look so far. Also, might want to get so I don't know what you guys want to use for your rails. Obviously yours are going to look completely different to mine if you're not using this texture pack, so I'd probably say iron bars or something, but I'm going to use this because it looks proper metal bars you find at a stadium to stop people from, you know, falling off their chair and onto the pitch, because that wouldn't be good. Should I go to there like that? And now we're going to time lapse because I'm going to do the exact same on the other side, and then we'll be able to finish that bit in the middle and go a bit further back, and then we'll go on to our dugouts. So let's time lapse and go. Okay, so with the time lapse done, as you can see, I've done the exact same on this side. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to find the level that is just above here. So that's this layer here. So we want whatever is in layer with this one here. Whatever layer that is. So that's up 1, 2. Okay, so we can break that bit there, like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect that up to this side here, like this. And we're going to come out by one more like that. And we'll come out by one more. Get rid of that for now. And here we're gonna just grab this and we're gonna connect it along. And where the halfway line is here, got it from there, find out what block there is, it's that block there. And we're gonna put another one of those. So as you can see, it goes under the tunnel. Actually, we'll bring the tunnel out by one of those. Two of those, sorry. And then one more white. Like that. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. And then there's back block here. Just going to fill it in with concrete like this. There we go. Perfect. And then we have the tunnel comes out underneath the stands, and then where this part of the stand is here, we put one block like that and one block like that, and then right there I'm just going to put some fence again, Perfect. And then bring that one out like that. And out like that. Fill these in. Break that one there like that. Then also what we're going to do is we can come to the end here. And where this line is here, that marks the corner. Which you can do again, like that. All the way up. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So down here. And then all the way up. This isn't going to be the maximum height, but we're going to stop there for a minute just so we can work on the dugout. But you can see exactly where the tunnel is, where the players come out, that feeds into the stands. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to come to this side here, and this is where the dugouts are. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the middle line again, and 3 blocks. So on the 4th block from where we've got the outside of our advertisement boards, I'm going to put 1 random white dot. Actually no, we're going to put whatever is our primary colour, and we're going to bring that up by 3, 4, and around the outside of it we're going to go up by 1 white each side. Then we're going to do like a T, and then we're going to do that. I'm going to fill that one there on the white, put a white there and a white there. I'm going to bring that over by 2 more like that. And then above that, I'm going to put white like that. And underneath there, we're going to put white like that. And then we're going to bring that one out 2 more. Actually, I'll bring it out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. So that's 2 more, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then we're going to do above it and below it. Like that. I'm just going to do that on them corners. Like so. Where this is here, we're going to break it just like that for now, and do the same on the other side. We'll measure that in a minute because we'll work it out compared to where the dugouts end. So then we're going to do that exact same part here again. So we're going to come out by 1 and then down and then out and then all the way down. And then we're just going to fill the inside of that white again. Add the outside like that. We're going to connect that. And then we're going to do the same on this side. So out by 1, down by 1, out by 1, and then all the way down. And then all the way up. 1 out. Again, like that. And then in front of that we're going to do 1 more blue that's sticking out like that. And these outside lines like this. And up by 1. Out and over. And then down. And we want our advertisements to end. So it's the final block. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, so 1, 2. So So 1, 2, 3, 4 from the white. So we'll go for the white block again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. There we are. And we're just going to fill this part in front of it. Here. Up to this bit here. And slide to the side with grass. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And then that one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There we go. And then this bit in the middle here, we're going to do again, like that. Now this part here, the grass is usually red on the touchline outside the dugout. But we don't have red grass on Minecraft, which is a shame. And it's irritating. Oh. Okay. Maybe we do. And we just can do like that. Up to line. So this block here is Crimson Nylon. Or however you pronounce it. And just do that like that. And that like that. All the way over. Perfect. So now we're going to do concrete again. Have it come to there like that. And then the same on this side. And we're going to extend this wall for now. I'm not going to measure it yet because we've got to work out how far back we want these stands to go. So we're going to go back by 3. Again by 3. And then on the third block, so one side we're going to have blue chairs and the other side we're going to have white chairs. That will represent the home and the away team. So the away team will have this side in the white chairs. So from this wall here, we're going to have a gap of 1. And then we're going to do white chairs all the way along to this side here, where we're going to have another one like that. And then 2 from the end, we're going to do that. Like so. And then behind this, we're going to do what we did with the actual stands, which is a gap of 1. Block either side. And we're going to go along. Break that block. And this will be the final time we do this bit here. Like that. In fact, we don't need to do that part again like that. We can just do all the way along perfectly. And I'm just going to bring this like this. Bring it back one more. There we go. And then on this side we're going to do exactly the same as I did there, but this time we're going to be using the blue block. So we're going to do that and then that. And we're going to do that. And then 2 from the end again. I'm going to break 1. Up like that. And again. 1 up. 1 up. Like that. And then like that. And then again. Last time. Go 1 up. And 1 up. 2 stairs. Right along. And fill in that gap 1 there. And the back of this wall, we're going to have it white concrete. So it's gonna fill up to here with white concrete like that. And wall here we're gonna have blue. Just want to connect up to that wall there like that. Perfect. All the way up. Dip. There we are. And all the way up again. Bush. So those are the dugouts, the home and the away dugouts. So we're actually going to bring the wall up by one more like that, and then another white block there. And we do the same on the sides. Bring up by one more. Like that. And then this block here, we're just gonna fill as the roof. Can do it as well, there we are. And there's the dugouts. I imagine it's pretty dark in there. So then we're just going to chuck some lights in there. So we're going to go over to light blocks. And we'll just grab sea lanterns because they look the best for lighting on any texture pack, to be honest. Because you don't want glowstone. Yeah, and then underneath we're going to go 2 from the end, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and we're going to break 4, and again 2, 3, 4, and then we're just going to do a line of 2 like that behind it, and another line of 2 like that behind it. And then we're going to do the same in him. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then just behind that again. Perfect. So there we have the dugouts as well. And then again, like we did last time, we're just going to fill a little bit of grass in here. So this point here, fill the grass in. And once again, fill the grass into here. And then we're going to replicate what we did on that side with the stands. So we're going to go across like this. And down here like this. So, because you guys know what to do, I'll show you how to connect the middle again. But for now, you want to just do the 2 sides like we did before we connected the middle, like we did for the tunnel. So I'm going to time lapse this, guys. Right, welcome back, guys. So time lapse finished now. There we are. Put this finishing piece on here. So I've done both stands. So once again, we're going to do what we did with that side, where we're going to connect them. So we're going to find the block here that's just above, like that. And then, as you know, we're going to break that bit again. Break that bit again. And we're going to break one forward again. Put that one block there again. And then put the barrier across. Now also on top of the dugouts, just want to grab a slab of, so whatever colour your roof is, you want to find a slab that's that kind of colour, because obviously you don't want your lights shining through like that. And then just kind of put this along the top like that. There we are. And it will help with lighting the stands, because light shines through slabs. So I'll just break that block there like that. Break both those actually. There we are, perfect. And then just going to fill this line in here once again. Perfect. You see exactly the same here. So we're going to do that same again we did there with the concrete. So just where this final block is here like that. So we'll go one block from the end like that. Let's get a little bit of depth. And we're just going to fill it in like so for concrete. There we are. Perfect. So we've done the most fiddly bit of that part now. And we've got both these sections here completely finished. Both dugouts. And the tunnel. So now we're going to work out how many stands we're going up by. So we're going up by 2, 1, and then 2, and then 1, 2, 1. How many is that? So we've got 4 so far. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they're 14 high. So just fill that in. In fact, guys, we might be able to time lapse this. Yeah, we should be able to time lapse this now. Because you know what to do. We're just doing exactly what we've been doing. all the way up to that block, number 14. And then we'll do the same on that side. I think then we'll call it a day. So time lapse starting now. Okay, so unfortunately I had some technical difficulties at the end, the recording cut out. But as I said, I just finished it completely up there. I'm having to film off my phone at the moment because I've had having to sort that technical problem. But I just want to wrap this video up. So you can see I went up to 14. I'm going to do the other side off camera. Just do exactly the same up to the 14th stand as we were doing before. And then the next video will carry on from there. Next video we're going to be doing the side stands, and we're going to be possibly going higher than 14. It might go up to 18, I don't know yet. I'm going to have a look into things, and then that will go up to the first canopy layer. So we'll go from there. So thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next time. CSY out.